not perfect. I feel like as long as we're doing good, like 85% of the time, then that's just the best. Nobody is going to be perfect 100% of the time. So I'm not even finna put that on myself of saying I'm never gonna eat meat again, or I'm never gonna have dairy again, or I'm never gonna do this, or I'm never gonna do that. Like, I'm not finna put that pressure on myself because I know I'm not perfect. And I know when I go to Bahamas and I get around Chris's family and they good food, I know I'm gonna eat it. You know? Or when we on vacation somewhere, I know I'm not gonna be worried about it. I'm just gonna say grace and we're gonna move on. And then I'm gonna come back home and I'm gonna get back on it. You know what I mean? So I just feel like as long as we're doing the best we can majority of the time, then we will be alright. Hello, honeys. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back, honey. And y'all already know what I'm about to say. Girl, if you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell next to it so that you're notified every time I upload. You guys, the time has finally come for me to make this Q&A video about this fruit fast. So I got questions from you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. And then I just have, questions that I know that I would want to know if I was watching a video about somebody doing a fruit fast. Okay? And let me just go ahead and get this out of the way and make this disclaimer right now. I'm not an expert. I'm not a guru. I'm not the top health person. I'm not a doctor. So don't be trying nothing without consulting with your physician first. Okay? Or whatever you feel like you need to do. Do your own research, okay? Do your own research. Before me and Chris even decided to do this, we had been thinking about this for about 2 years. So we definitely had done, tons of research, looked up the benefits, all that good stuff. And we had to get our mind together. So I'm going to just let y'all know that right now. If your mind ain't in this, if your mindset ain't right, baby, don't do it yet. Because you're not mentally prepared to go through what this will take you through. And I don't even know if we were. And like I said, we were prepping ourselves for a good 2 years. Also, another disclaimer. This fruit fast kind of turned into a just no eating meat, no putting bullshit in my mouth, eating vegan on some days or for certain meals. So I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. For the entire month of July, I did not only eat fruit, okay? It started off as 100% just fruit, but after that first week, Chris and I, we were struggling so bad, and he felt like he wasn't gonna make it. I was concerned for myself, and we did a little more research, and we seen that if we ate salad and sweet potato fries, that we could eat that. So I'm just letting you guys know right now that fruit was not the only thing that I ate, okay, for this month of this fruit fast. Now, it was a full 30-day fruit fast, basically, and I will let you guys know the final results of my weigh-in on the last day, how much weight I lost, all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. So that will definitely be answered. And I'm going to just say this too. I'm not going to actually show pictures of the scale yet, just because I'm not at a place mentally for me to disclose that type of information yet. The fact that I'm even making this video and that I even shared that I was doing this is a little shocking to me, just because my weight has been such a sensitive topic for me. And while I do, promote, having self-worth, being confident, put that crop top on, have your belly out, whatever, it was hard for me to share my actual weight. I actually have only shared my weight with my husband, and you can ask him, it took me a lot to even do that. Okay, so he is the only one that knows my actual weight, the actual number. But I will tell you guys how much weight I've lost. I will also tell you that I want to lose a good, almost maybe another, Altogether, I want to lose maybe about 120, 130 pounds. I am very short. I am 5'1", and I just know I'm not supposed to be carrying so much weight around. So I will tell you guys how much I want to lose and how much I've already lost. All right. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, because I don't want y'all to have those questions. So, first question, what made us do this challenge? So, like I said, me and Chris have been, talking about doing this for a while, just not eating meat. And actually, when we were living in Ohio, we weren't eating pork. We came home to Oklahoma. Baby, I've said this before, we blew up like balloons and was just eating everything. So we have been wanting to get our health together for the longest. He's 30 now. I'm 29, about to turn 30 in January. And, we just wanted to get our health together. And, health as well. I also disclosed that, we're doing like IULs and stuff like that. And your BMI, like your weight and stuff, that stuff matters. Your health matters. So, and meat and dairy and all the stuff that they are doing to our food nowadays, like, it's just terrible. It is literally insane. Chris comes from the Bahamas and they eat stuff off the trees. Like, it's just natural food over there. So, we have been wanting to do that for a while. And the reason why we wanted to do the fruit fast was because we have been seeing all this research about, if you take the trash out of your diet, you can heal your body, right? Just like how, or your body heals itself. Just like how if you get a cut on your finger, as long as you keep it clean, the body heals itself. So I wanted to, see what benefits I could benefit from with doing the fruit fast. So that's it. That is initially why we did this challenge. We had just went on vacation for his birthday in May, and we knew we were having a cookout in June. So it was like, okay, July is it. We're gonna do this. And we did it, So that is why we did it. Just like health reasons. It wasn't really nothing religious or anything. It was kind of spiritual for me because I just feel like when you have so much junk going in your body, it's hard for you to really elevate your mind and really get clarity. So yeah, that's why we did it. Oh, I hope this video is not too long, y'all, because I already feel like I'm really running my mouth like a lot. Anywho, what y'all think about this setup? This is very different. I haven't done a sit down video in a long time. Okay, so how it started off versus how it ended. Okay, so how it started off was eating nothing but fruit. How it ended off was eating fruit as the main source of food, but also we did try mushroom tacos, mushroom burgers, and we did have like salad and sweet potato fries and vegan pizza. So it kind of turned into more so of eating vegan than just fruit only. But we still had days where we would fast and we would eat only fruit that day. So that was definitely sprinkled throughout. So that's how it started and that's how it ended. He stopped the challenge on like day 20, I think, which I feel like is really, really good actually that he did go that long. So yes, I am very proud of him. And I'm actually still doing it, but we'll get to that. So yeah, that's how it started versus how it ended. Okay, total weight loss for both of us. Dang, we already here? I should have moved that question down on my list. Anywho, so final weigh in, I lost 23 pounds in 30 days. Yes, 23 pounds in 30 days. And Chris, I don't think he actually weighed on the last day of the challenge, but I know he did lose at least 25 pounds. So he might be down more pounds. But he has been eating meat since day 20. He hasn't been eating it every day, but he had been eating meat. What did we eat? Okay, so like I told y'all, basically fruit. We ate all different kinds of fruit. Cantaloupe, strawberries, kiwi, grapes, pineapple, watermelon, all different kinds of fruit, bananas, apples, oranges, and I would mostly just make fruit bowls. Chris liked to eat his fruit like by section, so like he would eat all watermelon, then he would eat all grapes, then he would eat all oranges, then he would eat all kiwi. So yeah, and if you want to know more in depth about what we ate, I did do 2 weeks of sharing like our meals and stuff like that. I did try to make the plantain walnut empanadas, so that was basically like the walnut meat that people use, and then plantain is technically a fruit, and I tried to make those. Child, I would never do that again. If y'all want to go see that tragedy, go watch those videos. And then down the line, I did try mushroom tacos, and that was just mushrooms, onions, bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, lettuce maybe, and then on a vegan tortilla. And then the mushroom burgers was just a whole portobello mushroom cooked, and then we had some vegan cheese and lettuce and tomato and stuff on the burger. With sweet potato fries, and then we would have salad, season the salad up real good, have all the good salad stuff in there. The vegan pizza we would just get from local pizza place that had the vegan and cauliflower breading with the vegan cheese, and then it was just marinara sauce because some pizza sauces have regular cheese in them. So yeah, that was really the majority of what we ate. Like I said, if y'all want like detail, go watch those videos, because I definitely did share a lot in those videos, and I thought it was getting kind of repetitive, so that's kind of why I didn't do it anymore, because I was eating the same things. I was eating, just fruit bowls of a whole bunch of different fruit, or one day I would eat all oranges and then all bananas and then all kiwi or something like that. And then the vegan stuff that we would eat, we would maybe eat that like 2 or 3 times a week. It definitely wasn't every day, so it was still majority fruit, and I actually enjoyed it. This was the first time in my life that I've actually done something like this and actually enjoyed it, benefit from it, lost as much weight as I did, and I feel like I can continue to do it as a lifestyle. So that's why I was very excited about it. I want to thank my support system, because there's no way that I would have been able to do the full 30 days without them. My mom, my husband, Peaches, Michelle, Monet, those were like my core like 5 people that was like, girl, you can do this, you got this. Because if y'all have watched them videos, y'all would have seen I broke down at like week 2, like, what's the point of me doing this if I know when I go on vacation I'm gonna eat meat? You know what I'm saying? Because I was overthinking and I was worried about the future when all I needed to do was live in the day. And that's what I decided. I took everything one day at a time. If I felt like I wanted to have mushroom tacos that day, then I did. If I felt like I wanted to have an all fruit day, then I did. I didn't necessarily wait every day because I didn't want to psych myself out with the scale. What I will say is that eating all fruit days, I would lose definitely like a good 2 to 3 pounds. Like, I don't know what it is about the fruit, but like the fruit is like what our body needs. It knows how to digest it. The fruit gives our body what it needs, and our body is able to clean out all the junk that we don't need, and it's just very beneficial. And I'm not starving myself. I'm able to eat. You know what I mean? I'm able to eat as much fruit as I want until I'm full, basically. So, intuitive eating, listening to my body, am I hungry? I was definitely doing intermittent fasting. I would fast from like 8 p.m. until like 1 or 2 p.m. the next day. But I was already a natural intermittent faster, so it was easy for me to do intermittent fasting. I just feel like intermittent fasting really helps because it gives your body the time that it needs to be able to do the cellular repair and cleansing out the toxins and all that kind of good stuff. Look at the benefits of fasting and how long you should fast to get the type of benefits that you want. All of this is backed by research, but do your own research, you guys. I'm just simply sharing my experience. And yes, I'm sure that's a question, but I definitely do plan on doing this long term. I'm taking it one day at a time. I am taking everything one day at a time, because like I said, I don't want to worry about the future. I don't want to gain all my weight back. I don't want to, lose my mind and go crazy and then to go on a slippery slope. So I'm gonna take things one day at a time. And I'm also actually glad that I kind of was mixing other foods in there with the fruit, because then my body, I feel like now that it's over and I'm eating, like I'm gonna have other stuff, my body won't be in shock that it's something other than fruit, if that makes sense. So by me mixing in the mushroom tacos, the mushroom burgers, the vegan pizza and stuff, my body already kind of, you know what that is, and I didn't just do just fruit, so it won't freak out if I go eat some vegan pizza. You know what I mean? So I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm glad this challenge ended up the way it did. I'm glad I introduced those things while doing the fruit fast, so that the weight that I lost was me losing that weight while doing those things. So that if I continue to do those things, I will continue to lose weight. I hope that makes sense. I know this is kind of all over the place, but you know, yeah. So, difference between me and Chris' journey. It was much harder for Chris. And he's a man, for one. And he works a physical job. He was in the heat. You know what I mean? My baby did as best he could. And I am so proud of him. And I think he was worried about me, being disappointed in him. And I'm just happy that we, took the first step and made it past the first day. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I didn't think we was going to make it past the first day. And I was shocked when we had got to day 3. And then I was like, wait a minute, I feel like we might could do this. And to sit here and to be days later, even after the 30 days, and I'm still doing it, it's like, girl, what? Like, I literally cannot believe that, we actually did this. You know what I mean? Like, this was great. This was a great opportunity, and we actually did it. So that's really the only difference, is that he stopped at 20 days and I did the full 30 days. He obviously lost more weight than I did, though, because he's a man. Men, it's easier for them to lose weight than it is for us. So that's really the only difference. But when I cooked the mushroom stuff, like, he ate all that stuff and he enjoyed it. So there really wasn't too much of a difference. We were very strong-minded. We were both very strong-willed. And, he even did alternate day fasting, where he would go, he would eat one day and not eat another day. So he, that was probably the only biggest difference. Is I would have days where I would eat all fruit. He would have days where he would eat all fruit, and then have days where he wouldn't eat at all, just to get the extra benefits of the longer fast. So, and he works a physical ass job. So kudos to you, babe. Would we do it again? Absolutely. Me and Chris were already talking about when we would do it again. We were thinking September, but we're not sure. But yeah, I would absolutely do it again. And I would try to do nothing but fruit, like strictly fruit. Now that I've done these 30 days, maybe we could do the full 30 days with strictly just fruit. I don't know. Who knows? Like I said, I'm taking it one day at a time, but yes, we would absolutely do it again. Did my taste buds change? Honestly, I don't think they did. I don't think my taste buds changed. I still had all my cravings for like meat and for like certain stuff. Like, at times I was wanting chicken wings, at other times I was wanting fried chicken, at other times I was wanting tacos, like real tacos. Other times I was wanting juicy burgers. Like, I had all the cravings, and I really had all the cravings in the last 2 weeks, and that's when I was starting to feel like I was depriving myself. But I finished those 30 days. But yeah, I don't think my taste buds changed. And I guess I'm kind of answering the next question too, that was about craving. I absolutely had cravings. Absolutely had cravings. And I kind of did a little bit more research as far as women, us, and our cycles, and they're saying that at the beginning of our cycle, it's easier for us to do fast because there's a hormone that's released that aids in appetite suppressant, whereas when we're about to come on our cycle, then another hormone is released that doesn't. So do your research, kind of look up stuff with that, and so that lets me know that going forward, at the beginning of my cycle, I need to make sure I'm hitting it hard those first 2 weeks, and then the last 2 weeks when I'm about to come on my cycle is, just basically survive. So, but yeah, y'all. So yeah, I don't think my taste buds changed. I definitely had craving. How didn't I cheat when we were going out and going to restaurants? I just looked at the menu ahead of time and already knew what I was going to order. I did drink alcohol a few times, but I still didn't eat meat. I just, like I said, I just made sure I didn't eat meat or have dairy. So I just made sure that wherever we were going, I looked at the menu and I already knew what I was going to eat. What I learned that I could do stuff like this. I learned that I love fruit. I learned that this is the lifestyle for me. I learned that if I really put my mind to something, I can do it. I learned that this is the best way and the healthiest way for me to be losing weight and me actually be able to keep it off and maintain it and not, you know, go back to eating regular and gain it all back. Because there was no pills, there was no diet gimmicks, there was no chemicals, there was nothing else I used. I literally just ate fruit. I just ate natural fruit. And that just lets me know right there that the body, you know what I'm saying? As long as we're not putting bullshit in our body, like our bodies can do what we need them to do. So that's definitely what I learned. Pros versus cons. So obviously the pros is the benefits, baby, the weight loss. I can't believe I lost this much weight in 1 month. And I didn't work out, y'all. I didn't work out. I tried that one day and baby, that was it. So natural weight loss, I was still able to eat and I was still able to eat vegan and still lose weight. I mean, that's the pros. Oh, another pro is not having to worry about what you're going to eat, because I don't know about y'all, being an adult, I can't stand having to think about, okay, what am I going to eat today? Or what are we going to eat for this week? Go to the grocery store and yada, yada, yada. That's so annoying. I knew I was going to be waking up the next day and I was going to be eating fruit. And so that was definitely a pro. I definitely enjoyed that. Not having to cook as much, definitely enjoyed that. Cons, I think the only con is that in the end I did feel like I was depriving myself, and then the cravings. But the pros definitely outweigh the cons. I can't even think of any other cons. Next two questions is, was it too restrictive and did we feel deprived? Definitely felt deprived. I wouldn't say it's too restrictive because, well, I guess you could say it was, because we kind of modified it and made it our own. I feel like this. I feel like you know how you are and you know what you can handle. So do what you gotta do to make something work for you and it be successful. That's what I'm gonna say to that. I like the modifications that me and Chris did with the eating salad and sweet potatoes and then eating vegan, because you know, we still lost weight. We still felt better. I had so much mental clarity, and you know, my skin is clearing up, and I've lost weight, lost some belly. I just make it work for you. If it's too restrictive, if you feel like you're depriving yourself, make it work for you. Now, what I will say is that I do wish me and Chris had it done like a week first or like 3 days first, because baby, we almost tapped out in that mid mark. We almost tapped out. And if it wasn't for my support system, then we probably would have. So, you know, if 30 days is too much, try 21 days or try 14 days or try 7 days, try 3 days. Definitely work your way up. But I'm glad that, you know, I was definitely able to make it those 30 days. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. Oh my God, it was worth it. Like I said, I plan on making this my lifestyle. Okay, I definitely plan on making this my lifestyle. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's something that I feel like I can do, and like I said, I can take it one day at a time. And you know, I'm still gonna have that rule of like, when we're going on vacation, I'm not gonna worry about stuff, but I'm gonna watch what I'm doing. But taking it one day at a time, y'all. One day at a time. I guess I just answered that question of plan of going forward, is that I'm gonna continue doing this. Hell yeah, I'm gonna continue doing this. Okay. Will I eat meat again? And if so, what would it be? I won't say, I don't want to be like, well, I'm not going to eat pork, or I'm not going to eat this, or I'm not going to eat that, because I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know what's going to be a month from now, a week from now, a year from now. Who knows? Yeah, I probably will. I already have. I had quesadilla tacos. Oh my God, they were so good. So good. So I guess I can go ahead and answer that question. Yes, I've already ate meat again. I had quesadilla tacos, rice and beans. It was so good. I actually did not get sick. So all that worrying about getting sick and yada yada yada, I did not get sick. I only had that one meal. I haven't had chicken yet. I don't know when I will. But yeah, no, I didn't get sick. I basically just released it out of my body. It didn't hurt or nothing. It tasted so good. I didn't feel like, I thought I was gonna feel disgusted. Shockingly, I thought I was gonna feel disgusted and I thought I was going to get sick. Neither one of those things happened. I smashed those quesadilla tacos. I definitely did. Smash them. They were so good. Now, what I will say is that I'm only going to eat from trusted places that I know of. But like I said, vacation, out the country and all that. I'm just going to say grace, child. We're going to move on. But so I have had quesadilla tacos. I haven't had like chicken yet or like other stuff yet. That was the only one meal that I've had since completing the 30 days. But I did not get sick and I did not feel disgusted while eating it. Shockingly enough, I was more so feeling guilty because, and y'all can ask Chris, I felt like I should have been punished. It's like I went 30 days without eating meat and then, a few days later I eat meat and it's like, I don't know. I guess I felt like I should be punished for eating meat and I thought my punishment would be me being sick. And so I felt even more guiltier that I wasn't sick. And I'm just being open and honest and transparent with y'all. That's the thoughts that was going through my mind. But I didn't, y'all. I don't necessarily know why. I don't know. I guess I just thought I would since I did a 7-day green smoothie cleanse in Ohio years ago. And I ate chicken for the first time afterwards. And I got so sick, y'all, that I had to leave work and go home. And so I guess that's what I thought was going to happen again. And when it didn't happen, I felt guilty. And I felt like I should be punished because, I'm eating meat after doing, Anywho, y'all, we are human. We are not perfect. And that's the best thing that I can say, I guess, to wrap this up. Because that was the last question is, you're not perfect. I feel like as long as we're doing good, like 85% of the time, then that's just the best. Nobody is going to be perfect 100% of the time. So I'm not even finna put that on myself of saying I'm never gonna eat meat again, or I'm never gonna have dairy again, or I'm never gonna do this, or I'm never gonna do that. I'm not finna put that pressure on myself because I know I'm not perfect. And I know when I go to Bahamas and I get around Chris's family and they good food, I know I'm gonna eat it. Or when we on vacation somewhere, I know I'm not gonna be worried about it. I'm just gonna say grace and we're gonna move on. And then I'm gonna come back home and I'm gonna get back on it. You know what I mean? So I just feel like as long as we're doing the best we can majority of the time, then we will be all right. So that's my plan. I'm gonna continue doing this at least 85% of the time. And yeah, I'm gonna try to continue to mostly do fruits and eat vegan because I really don't want the dairy. I really don't want the dairy at all. I probably don't want the dairy more than meat. Don't want the dairy at all. And then, we just try to make better choices. I did break down my weight loss for you guys. So in week 1, I lost 8 pounds. Week 2, I lost 6 pounds. Week 3, I lost 4 pounds. And week 5, I lost 5 pounds. So obviously, you're going to lose the most weight in the first week just because it's probably water weight, this, that, and the third or whatever. And then it kind of slowed down and then kind of picked up a little bit because just mainly eating mostly fruits. That's just what happens. You lose the most weight when you eat only fruit. So the mushroom tacos, the vegan pizza, you got to kind of watch that kind of stuff because, it's more carbs and more calories and stuff than the fruit. So I am not going to be weighing weekly anymore. I'm going to just be weighing monthly because I am going to, well, I've already started back working out. I started back working out this week, and I am recording that, so stay tuned for that video. But yeah, y'all, that's what it's gonna be going forward. This was a great experience. I hope I answered everybody's questions. I hope it made sense and it wasn't too much all over the place. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, what I was saying is I'm not gonna weigh weekly because you know your weight really fluctuates when you start working out, and I'm doing weight training, so muscles is gonna be building, so my weight is gonna be kind of all over the place. So I'm just gonna weigh monthly to make sure that it's at least decreasing. Okay, so yes, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey. Like I said, the journey never ends. You know, the journey never ends. So I'm gonna just keep sharing my journey, and one day I'll feel comfortable sharing y'all them scale numbers. Maybe after I lose 100 pounds. We'll see. But if you guys want like a part 2, if you have any more questions, or if you want to know anything else, you can DM me on Instagram like y'all did, or I'll leave the questions underneath the video. Anything else, and stay tuned for more videos coming up, because this is going to continue. Like I said, it's a journey. It don't stop. So I love you guys so much. If you want to check out those detailed videos of the day to day during the fruit fast, go ahead and click these videos right here. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next one.